Next is kingdom fungi. Kingdom fungi, they are heterotrophic. Heterotrophic, that means they can't prepare their own food. They might be saprophytic or they might be parasitic. Saprophytic, what are saprophytic? Saprophytic which feeds on the dead and decayed organisms. And parasitic, what are parasitic? Which lives on the body of host. So this is how they can take their nutrition. And if we talk about cell wall of fungi, you know, fungi is having cell wall, and that cell wall is made up of chitin. The layer of cell wall is made up of chitin. Okay, then it shows huge diversity in morphology and habitat. Morphology means structure, external appearance, how the body of the fungi is, we can see कैसा वो दिखता है, that is morphology, external appearance. So it shows diversity in morphology and habitat. Habitat means living place. It shows it can survive in any kind of habitat, means different kind of habitat. Few fungi are unicellular like yeast, which is an edible fungi, and most of the fungi are multicellular. Mushroom is also an edible fungi. Now saprophytes, rhizopus. You might have seen bread mold, brown black patches on the stale bread, on the spoiled bread. That is rhizopus, a kind of fungi, filamentous fungi, which is saprophyte, मतलब dead or decayed matter that is bread पे ये feed करता है, reproduce करता है, अपने numbers को बढ़ाता है. The fungal spores which is found in the atmosphere settles on the stale bread and multiplies over there. That is rhizopus. Next is parasites. So many fungi are parasites, like white spots on mustard leaves. On the mustard leaves, white spots are found. That is a kind of parasitic fungus. Apart from that, so many disease causing fungus are there. So disease causing fungus are again parasites, like wheat rust disease, rust and smut. Disease in wheat caused by Puccinia, a kind of fungi. But fungi is not only harmful if we discuss about diseases, but it is useful as well. Why it is useful? Because it is a saprophyte, it cleans the environment, it is environment cleaner, and it gives us medicines also. Antibiotics. Antibiotics are the medicines which we need to take against bacterial disease. So penicillium is a fungi which produces penicillin antibiotic, and which is used against the bacterial disease. So in this way, and other than penicillium, lots of fungus are there which is used to prepare antibiotics. Cosmopolitan is a word for which is used very commonly for fungi. Cosmopolitan means it can survive anywhere, everywhere. In air it is found, in water it is found, in soil it is found, in the body of living organisms it is found. So this is cosmopolitan, anywhere, everywhere it is found. But mostly it is found in the warm and humid places. Wherever there is humid, it develops moisture, it develops at the same time. Warmth is also required. Then if we talk about the body structure of fungus, it's filamentous. Filamentous means thread-like. So many thread-like, thin thread-like, slender thread-like structures appears and forms the fungal body. These thread-like structure are called hyphae. Singular is hypha, plural is hyphae. And when all the hyphae we are collecting, then these network of hyphae are called mycelium. What is the network of hyphae, collection of hyphae? It's mycelium. There is one more mode of nutrition in fungi, that is symbiotic. In symbiotic relationship, or in symbiosis, basically there are two organisms live together. One depends upon, they both depends on each other. They get mutual benefit from each other. So both of them get benefit from each other. One example is lichen. Lichen is a kind of fungus that we also read in our algae part, in which there is a alga and a fungus live together, and the alga can having chlorophyll, so can produce food, and fungus provide nutrients, shelter to alga, so they can live together. Lichen basically found in the pollution free environment, and litmus paper is prepared from the lichen, and basically these are found on the rocks in the hilly areas. Then mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza is also an example of symbiotic fungi, which is found in the roots of higher plants. It is found in the roots of higher plants, basically gymnosperms. A fungus is found on the roots, and fungus provide some kind of nutrients, moisture to the plant, and in turn plant gives nourishment to the fungus. Now reproduction. How reproduction takes place in fungus? There are all three modes of reproduction in fungus: vegetative reproduction, asexual, and sexual means. Vegetative. In the vegetative reproduction, fragmentation is there. That means the fragments of body develops into new fungus. Fission is there. That means the body splits into two parts, and each part develops two or more than two parts, and each parts develop into new organism. Then budding. The bud-like structure appears on the body of the fungus, and each bud detaches or attached and grows into new organism. Now asexual mean. Spore formation is the method for asexual mean. Basically conidia, sporangiospores and zoospores are formed. Conidia, sporangiospores and zoospores are formed in the spore formation. Now the last one is sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction takes place again by a kind of sexual, you can say spores formation, that is oospores, basidiospores and ascospores. So all the three means of reproduction takes place in fungi.